Good morning, everybody. Day 2 deer season. Today it's just going to be Dad and I. Today actually should be better than yesterday because it's not raining. So we were completely soaked yesterday. That just knocks it right out of you, makes you not want to even go in the woods. But today it's cold, it's windy, but I don't see any rain yet. So fingers crossed. Let's do this. Day 2. It was snowing a few minutes ago. Gonna head up there. There's a big hemlock on top of that hill. We'll start today's hunt up there. I just heard barking and howling. Wolves. Out here, it's not just coyotes, there are actual timber wolves out here. Scary looking timber wolves. Right here in front of me there's some wolf scat on this rock. Oh, it's so windy and cold this morning. The leaves are all frozen, so every step is crunch, crunch. What a difference from yesterday. I'm wearing an extra shirt and an extra pair of pants. It's that cold. One time, years ago, Uncle Harv and I climbed this hill, and this hemlock woods here goes for about a 1/4 mile patch on the top. And it's beautiful, but spooky. And we separated, we were only a couple 100 yards apart, and it was like somebody turned on a smoke machine, a fog machine, and the fog just rolled in, and we couldn't see each other, we couldn't see 15 feet in front, and it was just the eeriest light. It was like the whole sky and everything kind of turned like a yellow cast to it, and this fog rolled in, and it rolled in fast. In under 2 minutes, the whole place just woof, fog. It lasted about 20 minutes. We both had this eerie feeling. We just sat there quietly in the fog, and then it dissipated. As fast as it came, it just drifted away. Here's some of that moose sign I was telling you about right there. Young wolf calling old wolf. Old wolf, come in.
Big bear, I'm here.
Any sign we're sticking around or move out?
Oh, the odd track, nothing dug up, nothing looking for feed. More moose up on top. Got a big rat here. What do you see?
More moose sign than deer. I'm gonna head back down to the road.
Like I thought. Okay, I'm down. I'll get to the truck. I'll come back and get you.
What's that?
I think that is.
Oh, you found a rack.
Oh, I told you moose country up there. Just look at how wide that would have been. That's even broke off the far tip. Porcupines have chewed that, as you can see.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
Well, there's lots of moose up there. We get a moose tag. There's 2 places I hunt where I call the bulls out. Well, the one bull out, the other bull I've seen. And up in here, there's lots. So you got to go up to the green. Then you start hunting.
Yeah, I saw lots of sign up there in the hemlock. Tell me a hunting story I've never heard before.
Oh, that's pretty hard to tell you a new one. That'd be fabricating one. No? Oh, there's lots of them probably.
That I've never heard?
Oh.
He's got about the same 8 that he goes to. And I was there for probably 7 of them, so.
Here's the one about where I shot the moose, the first moose that had a great big brush pile in his mouth.
Yeah, somewhere back in time.
But I never seen anything that was all trimmed. It wasn't branches. It was all down like a bundle. And it was coming back in his mouth. He cleaned it all, picked it up like straight pieces. Why in the heck couldn't a guy sit down in here most of the time? Well, it could be just took this area and he put out a bunch of apples and that, whatever. And
Well, you could. There's nothing wrong with right
a
here.
cushion right over there. Go get a cushion and sit on that sucker.
It's
But I
pretty.
mean, it's open. You'd see pretty good.
Just gonna say it's pretty open. All right, second stop. We're gonna do a run up here where the big granite rocks are that are full of garnets. I'm gonna show Dad. Uncle Harv said he wanted to come here and see it this year, but never got the chance, so we'll show Dad.
I could see why Uncle Harv had trouble if he had a hip replacement.
Oh, I didn't tell you that the trail was going to be nothing but steep, rocky climb.
That's not the part of it. It's wet and soggy. You take one step forward, you slide back one. That's what's rough about it. We've almost got it made now.
You want to get into garnet country, you got to work for it.
I know a spot where it's 100 yards off the road and flat going. That's garnet.
Yeah, the one
What?
the one you couldn't remember where it was.
Couldn't find it again, no.
I'll show you garnets here in about half an hour. We got to go up that ridge line right there.
Yeah. That's okay.
So I've sat over there on that hill, and I've sat right here. Right here's a good spot too. I never checked that big rock up there last time, so see some quartz here, some mica. Well, it's kind of strange. There's this huge outcropping right above the one that has garnets in it. I mean, the phone doesn't make it look big, guys, but that's up there 40 meters. Nothing. I don't see any garnets. There's a big quartz vein running right through the middle of it. Guys, I'm wrong. There are some here. They're very, very small. I'll flip you around and show you. This is cool, yeah. So I wondered why it didn't make sense that this one wouldn't have anything in it. There they are. Look at them. All that red is garnet. But they're not sticking out, and they're not very big. They're just tiny little... You know, some of the ones in the other rock are as big around as the end of my finger. Look in this trough right here.
The ones we see were sizing marbles.
There's all different sizes. There's some that are as big as your finger. You just gotta find them. They're all different.
These are ruby red, the ones back.
Well, Dad's down below me there. We're gonna keep moving on and cross over to the next valley. There's not a lot of deer sign here. He didn't seem overly impressed with my garnet rock. I am. I'm thoroughly impressed. I thought it was pretty cool. And the fact that every rock up here, if we go up, I know there's some more, they look like whalebacks sticking out of the leaves here, and if we knock the moss off of them, every one of them is full of garnets. Some of them as big as the end of your thumb. To me, the cool part about that is that these kimberlite pipes that bring up the garnets also bring up the diamonds. And not too far from here, probably 25 kilometers from here, De Beers opened a diamond mine back in the late 90s. And there's a reason for that, because they're here. I mean, there could be diamonds in these rocks. I don't know. Oh yeah, look at them all. Very dark and dirty in this rock, but they're still here. It's right full of them. Nice little spot, eh?
Good spot for something to lay in there. Can't be much game then.
Well, I see one single track going over here. That's it.
Moose or deer?
Deer.
Perfect spot for a little pond full of water there.
I usually see one or push one out of here and down into that next valley.
Is that our valley down there?
Yeah. And the next one down here is where you usually go and sit.
Yeah.
Probably right there.
Yeah. Maybe, maybe not.
Well, either there or right here. But I'd say over here.
There, you just go cut off your left.
Yeah, I'd say that one. It just came down from up there. But like, look, it's like Mayan brickwork here. Ancient civilization. This little ledge that I'm walking on. There's all these squared stones. Going down's even harder than going up, eh? Going down is even harder than going up.
I tried to keep a tree line, something to grab. Don't take the open.
I told him when we get to the top, I said, we're going to have a mountain to climb down on the back side. He's doing all right. Told me he was going to climb the mountain until he was 95, but I don't think he's going to be able to go down the back side of it much longer. Hey, I think I found a diamond. I told him I'm going to check this row of stones right here. Look at. It's not a garnet. I don't know what it is.
First time I came in this country here, I walked, there was nothing cut in here. I walked up to those ponds that are up over there. I was hunting with a shotgun with slugs, and I walked in here, must have been 17, 18, and I'd go along to those ponds, and I'd hear something all the time. Just young and dumb. Didn't go take a look too much, just looking through the marsh. Finally I walked over, and there was a trail so thick from the moose walking on the side. It was about 2 feet deep where they used it every day. There had to be moose laying in there on the hills and whatever. And then at the end over there, that's where I shot my first moose. And it was a few years later. I remember that in the swamps.
We all got to learn somehow, sometime.
I tell you, it makes you look back and laugh at, but saw a lot of beautiful country in my life. Cup of sake for the trail.
All right, last run of the day. Dad and I just got stopped by the M&R. We were all good. Told some stories, had a few laughs. I have never had my license checked. I've been stopped twice before by OPP, but never the M&R. And this was the first time ever the guy actually checked our licenses, which was cool. I said, it's good to actually see somebody out here patrolling. All right, I'll see you in an hour and a half. It's cold. Temperature's dropping hard right now. Real nice spot here though. All right, so ends day 2, frozen to the core. We'll figure out tomorrow. We might come back here. I saw a lot of tracks in here, I don't know. Or we might try somewhere new.
I don't care, don't matter to me.
Hopefully it's a little warmer.